Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kima and today we're back with another makeup review. So today I'm going to be trying the new Supergoop Proten skin tint. This is the one that I purchased. The weather is warming up over here, so I do expect a lot more brands to come out with their skin tints for the spring and summer. I already used the Unseen sunscreen by Supergoop with the SPF 40 and I absolutely love it. Like, I could just throw it on and go to work. It's comfortable and it stays on for a good bit of the day. So now that they have a skin tint that has SPF 50, you get that with a little bit of color. If I end up liking it, it'll definitely be something that I can wear to work because I don't usually do a full beat when I go into work. I usually just do my skincare, try to moisturize and call it a day. I leave all my beat and creativity and my products that I love for my weekends and any other special events that are going on. Now we're getting this skin tint for $44. If this is something that you're going to use every day, I feel like it's a typical price compared to a foundation that you would find at Sephora. So walking into the store, I was a little bit surprised by the size. I don't know, I just felt like it would be a little bit bigger. I always go online first to check out the shade range to get an idea of which ones I'm going to go look at because you know the displays can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes. Just to give myself a heads up of what exactly I'm looking for. Right off the bat, I noticed that I probably only fell into the last 3 colors, which are 46N, which is deep neutral, 52N, which is very deep neutral, and 58W, which is very deep warm. Right off the bat, we get 2 neutrals and a warm. So there's nothing really for our cool tone dark skin girlies. The color that I picked up was 52N, very deep neutral. This color, I feel like this matches me. It'll blend in with me now, but as we get deeper into the summer months, I can probably go for the 58W, which then would be the darkest shade. So if you are darker than my complexion, unfortunately this might not work for you, which is what we absolutely hate to hear. Here's how it looks on my hand. You can see it's a pretty good match. I already went in with my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I'm just doing my normal makeup routine. I don't normally skip primer with a skin tint or a foundation, so that's how I'm trying it on today. And I already did my skincare. I use hyaluronic acid, which the skin tint already has hyaluronic acid in it, but a little extra doesn't hurt. And I did my moisturizer. I'm just taking this on the back of my hand and I'm gonna go in with a brush. All right, let's do. So what do you guys think of this color? I definitely see the neutral in it. Let's do one side and then we'll compare. This is said to be lightweight and buildable. It definitely is lightweight. I have a lot of texture on my forehead right now, so I'm interested to see how it's gonna cover that up and also how it's doing with my dark spots. My skin definitely looks way more even. So this is with the skin tint. This is without it. My normal dark spots here on my cheeks. And so it didn't do bad with the coverage. I mean, when I have a skin tint, I already expect to see a little bit of my dark spots to peek out. But skin tints are normally supposed to make you look like you have a natural skin-like finish. When I do use those types of products, I don't mind a little bit of dark spots peeking through because normally that day I'm probably going for a more natural, no makeup kind of look. So now we're gonna do the other side of my face. I really want to cover up this dark mark right here. It's just a patch of dry skin that needs to go. Okay, so I do like the glow of this. I feel like this is how I typically look on like a nice warm summer day. I feel like I don't have anything on, which is great. I'm loving that. It did a decent job of covering up my dark spots on this side. You can still see them like peeking through a little bit, but again, it's a skin tint. It's not supposed to be full coverage. And I did add a little bit over my eyelids. I feel like I did need to use a decent amount to cover my entire face, and that's because I think the product was a little bit thicker than I expected, but not like in a bad way. Like it's not runny. Some skin tints, as soon as you put a dot, like they would start to run. I'm just liking the moisture of it. Let's continue with the rest of my makeup. Add concealer and set it a little bit. Let's see how it turns out. I'm gonna go in with the new Hydrating Fenty Concealer 445N. I'm gonna go in with the LYS bronzer in the shade Strength. Go ahead and blend that out. For bronzer, I'm going in with the Revolution Glow Matte Bronzer in medium. To set the concealer, I'm going to take my Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Snatch. This is the pressed powder version. I'm going to use this powder to set the areas that we concealed. I'm just checking to see that as I'm pressing in the powders, if my skin is still having that glow from the skin tint, and it's still here, which I'm loving. So the last bit of powder I'm gonna go in with is my Studio Fix powder in NW55. So let me go ahead and pop out some lashes and then I'll be right back. So here's the final look with all of my makeup done. I definitely see that I'm still glowy, but like a healthy glowy, even with all the bronzing powder and setting powder and everything that I use. But I think everything looks healthy, like it gives a nice like healthy look to my skin. I don't feel like I have any heavy foundation on. It's very comfortable. I do still see like one dark spot right here poking out, and then a little bit right here. I have a dark patch here. That's pretty typical for me, this patch to show through. And this side, I typically don't have too many dark spots, but you see a little bit here. I can definitely see me wearing this throughout the summer because it's not heavy at all, which I am enjoying right now. So let's do a wear test. It is 10:36 right now. I have some errands that I need to run for today, so I will come back and do a check-in later on tonight. Okay guys, this was about 9:30 at night. I stayed out way later than I expected. It was about 80 degrees today, so I was very surprised at how well it stayed up. And we didn't use any setting spray, so that's a big plus. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.